Hi.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good day? Look who's here.
Well, look who's here.
It's true.
We're at my house.
Because we're not clearly not in my kitchen. We're in Dee's kitchen.
So
we are. I came to visit.
Yes, she did. I'm so excited. We've been doing lots of fun stuff.
We have been. It's been really nice working vacation.
And I got my second COVID shot today, so fingers crossed I don't feel bad.
And I got my second one before I came here. So we're fully vaccinated over here, y'all.
Yes.
Get your shots.
Get them. I mean it.
And since we're here, and since she's now a resident of New Mexico, this week, you guessed it, New Mexico recipes.
Yep. I bought a book and everything.
Indeed. Red or green? The common question.
The common question here is red or green chile.
That's right. And we will be having green chiles in our dish today. We're starting off with our breakfast of the week, scrambled eggs and avocados.
Yum, yum.
Let's get to it. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy. All right, so sous chef D is putting 6 eggs that she's going to beat and set to the side till we need them. I am going to be chopping up the 2 avocados. They are not the only ingredients in this, though, never fear. But it's just what we're starting to do.
We've already diced up the onions and the green chilies.
Which we did just in the food processor.
Mainly because I like them chopped up small.
As opposed to, y'all know me and my man, we'll eat them a little bit bigger. No big deal.
Not me.
It's true. And since we're in her house and her kitchen, I'll do things her way.
You better believe it. Yesterday we drove up to Santa Fe for the afternoon and had a really nice time.
We did. We had a really fun time in Santa Fe. We've gone to Madrid,
which is a little art community in the mountains on the east side of Albuquerque.
It's along the Turquoise Trail. We got ourselves some nice local art. Heard a nice local musician playing outside. It was a lot of fun. We did have a really nice lunch.
Kaitlin had a hamburger with goat cheese and green chilies on it.
And I would highly recommend it to everyone.
Chilies are big here. New Mexico is the chili capital of the world.
So it's a good thing we're cooking with them on that first recipe then. All right, y'all, and she does not have an avocado tool like I do to take the seed out, so we're gonna and do that as gracefully as we can. All right, so you're just doing that with your 2. We've got those set to the side. I will check back when we're moving on to the next step. All right, y'all, so we've chopped up all 2 avocados. They look delicious. You just, because you're going to keep it fresh while you're waiting to use them. We don't want them browning. We know how fast an avocado can brown. So we're just sprinkling some fresh lemon juice on the top of it. All right, I'm going to move you guys one sec. All right, so we are right now melting half a stick of butter in the pan before we add in and move on, but I just wanted y'all to see that that's what we are doing. All right, we'll check back in a minute. All right, now we're putting in half of a chopped onion. You can put in up to an entire chopped onion if that's your preference. Sous Chef D prefers a little less onion than some, so we went with the half of an onion amount.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh, and there's just a little bit of skin that we did not wind up tossing out. So do that now. Trying to get y'all as close as we can. There you go. So yeah, so we're just gonna lightly saute these onions and butter, guys. I know I've said it many times, anytime I do it, but it always just smells wonderful. But yeah, we're just enjoying our time together. It's really nice.
Yes, it has been. I have missed Chef Kaitlin very much.
And I've missed Dee too. And she's missed me for more than just all the amazing meals she ate while she was with us. Though I'm sure it was kind of hard to be like, oh, someone's making all this delicious food and I'm not getting to eat it. How I assume most of you feel. And actually, how the hubby will feel with a few of these recipes, because he's not here for these ones. Not that I wouldn't make them for him again, should he ask.
Although we're
He's
going to
pretty
save
sweet.
one for him for Monday.
We are. There'll probably actually be leftovers of another one for him by the time he gets here, because he'll be here to visit.
Which will be fun.
It will be. Then we move more into me having my real vacation, not like the working so much. But we've been having fun, even on my work days.
Yeah. I've been showing her around Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm. Got to see a nice exhibit on Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera.
It was very good.
Was. I've gotten to see around her new neighborhood and all that.
Yeah, all the old folks.
I'm thinking these are looking pretty sauteed. Do you think they need a little more done?
I think maybe.
Just another minute. I swear, whoever put onions in butter the first time was just a genius.
I know. It smells so good.
It always is like, if you start off and you're smelling this right from the get-go, you're doing something right.
Yeah. One of the really nice places we went to yesterday was called Loretto Chapel.
It's got a miraculous staircase.
That's what it's called, Miraculous Staircase. So look it up online. It's Loretto Chapel in Santa Fe.
You guys see?
You're not completely even scoot back. Just no. There you go. Yeah.
All right, I think it's time to do our next. We are adding in our avocados with the lemon juice.
Yes, avocados, cooking avocados.
That's right. You've heard of avocado toast. Avocado scramble.
Have you ever had avocado toast?
You know, I did because somebody else got it when we went out and I tried some. It was good. I liked that it was more of the mashed avocado.
Yeah.
I thought that was easier to do on the toast than when you see the sliced stuff. Like, to me, I would just make a mess of it.
Yeah, I just do mash.
Yeah. I mean, I like avocados. I'm not going to turn them down on most anything.
Avocado and bacon. Yeah.
Yes.
And we have bacon. Oh, we didn't even think about it.
I did actually earlier, and then we got distracted, and I was like, oh, I should have told her to make the bacon.
Oh, well.
We live and learn, y'all. We live and learn.
Yeah.
So we're just doing these for just a couple minutes before we move on to our next ingredient. Just letting the avocados kind of
Soften? Is that
I guess that they're already like, you want avocados that are like at their right point for eating. So they're already soft. I think it's kind of, maybe it's a little soft. It's not really grilling them.
kind of sauteing.
Sauteing them really.
And if you don't want chunks of avocado, just mash them up before you put them in there.
Yeah.
You do you.
As always. Not as always. There's absolutely things we've made where you have to follow it step by step. Like that pâte à choux or soufflés. You do you on those and it's not going to be what you think it is. But a scramble, much like when we made the hash, which, oh, so good. That's a you do you kind of moment. As long as you're not burning something, you do you with your food in those moments. Trying to get the ones like the slices that are still sticking together to unstick a little. Most of them have.
Cook for 2 minutes is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. With them in there.
Well, we haven't been timing it.
I've been watching it.
Okay.
Got a little bit more time. It did say about 2 minutes.
You want this to smash them?
No, I think they're good.
Okay. They're going to keep cooking when the eggs get in there.
They will, yeah.
Because after they put chilies in, it's an additional 2 minutes.
Right. So they've got some time. But yeah, it's looking good to you guys. I'm going to just kind of like flip it up for you guys to see. Next time I'll know to bring my full stand stuff. I just wasn't totally sure, but you guys are still able to see enough, and that's what matters. All right, I think it's time to add in the chiles. So now we're adding in 4 ounces of chopped hatch green chilies that, per everything we've got, you have to pre-cook if they were not canned. If you had them fresh or frozen, you have to cook them first before cooking them in your recipe. So, just be mindful and aware. Now these are going to go for about 2 minutes. Just sauteing them all up, getting a nice, really bringing out the flavors and things, letting them all hit that really nice area. Oh, it all smells so good.
It does smell so good.
You should all make this.
Well, yeah, especially in May for Cinco de Mayo.
Yes. Though we are showing this to you a little after Cinco de Mayo, but, you know, make it last all month.
Are you not going to show this before then?
I already got those films.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know the schedule.
Well, I could trade it out. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll trade it out and make this the first week. Sorry, guys. I do film some stuff I'm usually a couple weeks in advance, just in case. So, yeah, I'll make this the first week of May. So, yeah, make this for your Cinco de Mayo breakfast.
Yeah, especially for the dog food.
Yeah.
You kind of scrape the bottom.
Yeah. I got it. Just kind of. All right, about 20-30 more seconds, we'll be able to add our eggs. You guys see? We got this really nice green going. Just going to give them one last whip, and I'm actually going to do what I typically do with the scrambles. I'm going to move the other ingredients to the edges first to make sure we get the eggs cooking enough, and then we'll mix in. So that's 6 eggs beaten. And we're also, Dee will be adding in the ground New Mexico red chili. So this is actually a green and red, not just a green or red. It's a
1/4 of a teaspoon.
Yeah, 1/4 teaspoon. So we're doing a 1/4 teaspoon ground New Mexico red chili.
And look how pretty this really is.
Oh yes. She doesn't know it. I'm gonna sneak some home.
I was going to suggest that actually, because you know I'll never use all of it.
There is so much.
Because I do not tolerate really spicy that well.
And then, like we've done others with other scrambles, and even when we did that omelet, kind of just dragging it to let it all be cooking. You want to make sure the eggs are cooking enough, and then you start mixing in your other ingredients with it. Wolfgang Puck on a video. Yeah. And then somebody else, and his name was Jacques something. I think he was on like one of the talk shows a while back. Maybe back in like the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, and I think he's on, like Samsung Plus.
Yeah. So yeah, so you're just doing that drag till you've got it all nicely, and then you can start, like I'm doing here, mixing them up and around so your eggs are cooking. But you wanted to make sure they cooked enough before you mixed everything in. What, Madre?
Would you like hot tea with yours?
Yeah, I'll do some tea. That sounds good. Breakfast. It's always a yum. Ooh, I think I will. I'm going to have some prickly pear tea with my New Mexico breakfast, y'all. If I hadn't already had 2 cups of coffee, I'd have more coffee. But 2 is my daily limit if I want to actually sleep at night. You all may be better than I am. I'm not capable past that amount. All right, so now we're getting into this nice soft egg stage. They do recommend not overdoing it, getting it too hard. So this is just where we've got it to that nice soft egg stage. Good scramble. So yeah, neither do I. I would want this a little more cooked, but this is where if you like yours really soft, this is where you'd stop. Let me go a little bit more. And noting that with the ingredients we have in it, it's never going to get like hard. It's just going to get a little drier in a way, but not moist, just not super moist. And guess Chef D thinks I'm gonna share this. That's so cute. She's wrong. Actually, I will, because I'm at her house. And she'd be very mad. Nothing at all. What?
What?
Huh? Crazy. Alright, I think this is about as done as they're gonna get before we start kind of overcooking. I think we're right at that zone. Yeah, this is the zone.
Sorry, this is crappy.
That's fine. Alright. So I'm going to serve it up and then I'll show you guys in closer. Alright guys, there it is. And look at this really pretty china my mom has. Found this so fancy but delicious. Bon appetit. Buen provecho. See you later.